In this section, we're going to extend our automated stock analysis workflow by giving the agents in the workflow access to tools. We'll be taking advantage of a large language model's abilities to call into a function when needed as a way to get access to tools. This greatly extends the agent's abilities and is very powerful. So let's start with the motivating example. In our AI analyst team, the AI does not have access to any real-time information about the stock being analyzed. What if we wanted to get all the financial metrics like PE or debt ratios? How would we provide that information? Or how about valuation or price targets, news, earnings, and transcripts, all these things? This is where the ability for the AI to use tools becomes so powerful. By telling the AI what tools can be used and when to use it, we can give the AI ability to access all this information. For this illustration, we're going to be using a service called Financial Modeling Prep that can provide all kinds of information for stock analysis. So what we're going to do is use the different function calls within this website to act as tools, and we will be able to use that to retrieve information to augment or to add to our reports. For this financial modeling prep site, there's also a very nice free tier that can be used to start with this workflow. And as usual, what you'll need to do is go to the site in here, and then register, and then create an API key. All right, so once you create the API key, then we'll be able to use that within our workflow as a tool. So let's walk through a little bit now what we're going to build. So we're going to be giving our research agents access to the financial ratios information for stocks from this financial modeling prep service. All right, so this is the tool that we will be building. So what's going to happen is when it is executed, it's going to take settings. So the API key that we have created will come from here. It will then call the API or the function call that has the information that we need, and then it's going to return the value. And what we're going to do is within our workflow, we're going to give it access. We're going to call it financial metrics tool here, and then we're going to associate that to the senior research analyst. And then we're also going to give the researchers at work also access to this tool. So that's what we're going to build, and it'll give you a sense of how powerful this tool is. Now, before we do that, I'm just going to give you a quick overview of the financial model prep service, just to give you a flavor of how extensive and how powerful this tooling capability can be. All right, so we're in the site financialmodelingprep.com, and we are in the developer docs page. So you can see what kind of information that is available. So we'll be using information from in the statement analysis. We'll be using some key ratios, in this case, ratios for the trailing 12 months. So as you specify either annual or quarterly, you can have access to all this financial metrics information. And then there's also key metrics that you have access to here as well. Now, there's also some really cool information here about discounted cash flow. So you'll be able to get that access to that information, as well as company rating, historical rating, price targets as well. So you can pull the price target information within there as well. News, so any news about the company or in general news that can be used to help with some of the analysis. And then the project right after this will be earnings. So this earning transcript is quite powerful. So we'll be looking at this, and there's insights from analysts' interaction with the management team that is often very insightful in terms of understanding what are the key things that analysts are keying into for the analysis. So we will be able to get the earnings transcript as also a tool and incorporate that within our analysis. So there's a ton of information, and one of the really cool things about tool usage is that anything that you have here in terms of all the information that you would like to include can now be incorporated via the tooling mechanism. So really, really powerful. With that as the background, when now analysis workflow is run and the agents have access to a tool that connects to the financial modeling website, it will then contain information like this in the report that then provides insights about the key financial metrics with the AI doing analysis on these ratios. So let's go ahead and do the build.